Alert. Well, whatever this is at least. I feel like Nintendo Alert ought to be a proper produced news kind of show and not just me playing Mario Kart at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Though, it is in fact, what is it? Monday? It's Monday, right? It's not Tuesday. Monday, June 23rd, 6:55 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is 93 degrees, and my phone battery is at 45% charge. And so we've got an exciting night ahead of some online Mario Kart World. Game 123 is already in chat. Before I can even finish my introduction, he's here, ready to go, and I appreciate that. We love Game 123. We did have an interesting morning, didn't we, Game? That one fellow was very upset in chat. I'm not sure how that happened, or why that happened. But he had a lot of issues. I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. Are you going to ask me what I ate, Game? Is your next question, what did you eat today? Because if that's the case, I have an answer for you. And I anticipated it. I knew that was coming. I knew that was what was next. What did you eat today? So I'm going to ask you first. What did you eat today? Game 123. That's my question for you. In the meantime, I'm going to send out some stream notifications here. So please bear with me. What did I eat today? No, it's up to you. Gotta answer first. I got there first. Taco. Oh yeah, that's right. You said tacos. You did indeed say tacos. So I should have been more attentive. One second here. All right. In Twitch chat, we have Melody Von Torture. Good to see ya, MVT. MVT, I just kind of miss your presence. I know that we've never really spoken much outside of Twitch chat, but I think my life is a little worse in the stretches between seeing you in Twitch chat. Kicks a pine cone down the driveway really hard. That is a very specific. That's a very specific thing that I can picture in my head and have certainly done before. Game 123. Just a heads up. I'm gonna play some normal knockout tour, some solo knockout tour. I want to keep working on my rank for a little bit, but then I'm gonna open up the lobby. And so, yeah. MVT. You get that a lot. You get that from a lot of people's Twitch chats because you're a very positive presence to be around. Take that. Take that. How does that feel? Huh. Gotcha. Now, people who are consistent viewers of the program are clutching their pearls right now, seeing me using a non-standard cart. But I've been watching some YouTube videos, and the kids suggest that this has a better acceleration than the standard cart. And so when you get hit, you recover more quickly, which for me is great because I find that I'm consistently getting hit, and then it's fucking me up for hours. Like, I just can't get back up to speed. And so this allows me to get back up to speed faster, which I think is important. MVT, I don't remember that specific time Yael made fun of you for being bad at Warzone, because I feel like Yael's existence is a series of just sort of continuing making fun of people for being bad at Warzone. At least that was my experience playing with him. I have missed every item box so far. That is not good. but also somehow I am in first place. That man cramped my style on the... Oh, fuck you, young man. Oh, no. Okay, so see how quickly this is falling apart, but see how I got flattened, and I'm already kind of back in action here. Ugh, I missed that box, too, because I was trying to drift off of him. I'm in trouble. I'm in deep doo-doo. I need to make some money moves here at this next item box, though this is, I believe, a longer... This is a longer track, so I have more time to recover. Oh, well. As good a time as any. It is funny that the lightning only hits the people in front of you, because if you're at the way back, then you get to see everybody else. Fuck! Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. We remain in pretty dire shape here. We are going to need a real miracle here. We are going to need a miracle on the Mojave. And the Hudson, frankly. Okay, we got the item box. Now we need something good, though. Okay, gold mushroom, probably not going to do it. Wow. I mean, we barely survived with our life, so now we have to play catch-up in a pretty serious way. We have to get a much better rank at the next checkpoint, or else we are going to suffer heavily when it comes to our XP, regardless of the final outcome. All right, MVT, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time, I'm sure, some way or another. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I gotta trust that feeling in my gut. I find that feeling in my gut is accurate when I'm playing bubble craps at the casino and when I'm debating whether or not to use an item in Mario Kart. It's the same feature, and I think I'm tapped into the universe in that way. Never when it matters, but only when I'm about to do something that I shouldn't do. Oh, excellent. Oh my god, having a real normal one here. Come on. Good items, good items. I would say that qualifies. Gosh, it's got to be a good item here. No. It wasn't enough. Alright, so, I mean, listen. Not the ideal start. You hate to come in 10th place. I feel like there wasn't a ton I could do. We'll see what the game thinks, but I felt like I was unfairly persecuted by the deep state there. You tell me if I'm wrong. Another mark. Got all the marks. Oh, wow. Great driving. Turbo Sauce, I think I played with last night. Where's the other mark? Ah. There he is. So we've got a good squad in here. There's some good ranks. What up, typical teenage gamer? Good to see you. You've been here a few times now, and so I'm glad you're coming back. I appreciate you. Oh my god! I tried bagging and I fucking missed the box. Unbelievable. Oh no. It's all falling apart. The game knows. The game knows I was trying to cheese for better items. Alright, well the good news is it doesn't look like I'll even have to think about that. I'll be able to get good items this time because I am in fact playing like shit. All right, now see how much faster we're just kind of back on the road with the baby blooper cart? That's not to say that you don't stop at all, because obviously you do. But it just feels like you get moving again a little bit quicker. And that makes all the difference in this game. Oh no, not like this. Ugh, all of my good vibes are gone. all of my positive vibes are so fucking gone. Is that a Mercedes? It is not. It is a baby blooper. That was rough because I don't know. I was in a rough spot there. There weren't a lot of good options. No, not a Mercedes, unfortunately. If it were a Mercedes, I think I would have made it outside of 16th. I definitely took an XP dip there, I'm sure. And I'll have deserved it, because that was not incredibly stacked lobby. And 16th place is pretty piss poor. And so, yeah. How do you join? Gaming Galaxy, I'm going to be opening the lobby up in a little bit here. I'm doing some solos real quick, so probably in like 20 minutes I'll be opening it up for publics. But for right now, I'm just doing some ranked matchmaking. Get warmed up, get ready for people. Okay, so we didn't lose any XP from that, and I really do think the game is great at knowing when you have been sort of wrongfully obliterated, you know? Like, it really does, it feels just in when it takes XP away. It doesn't hold your hand, but it also doesn't, like, punish you for things that are completely out of your control, right? Like, I think a lot of knockout tour finishes are more or less out of your control. And I'm glad that the game distinguishes this fucking thing, dude. I just had to get out of the way of that cart. I just wanted to get moving again. Okay. Oh no. Well, let's see how good the Oh no! I'm gonna lose it if this is a If this is like a 20th place knockout. No, okay, we made it. Oh my god, I was about to be furious. I was about to be completely furious. All right. We have to put ourselves back in the picture here. You got to get in the playoff picture, you know? Ultimately, that's what this game mode is all about. It's like punching your ticket to the show, right? And so you get in, you're in business. You don't get in, you're fucked. And so sort of your minute-to-minute ranking, not super important. Just when you get through those checkpoints, you kind of want to be as high as possible. Come on, something good, something good. Alright, that gold shroom is very good. Ah, oh, son of a bitch. Sorry, Gaming Galaxy. I'm a relatively foul-mouthed Mario Kart player, though I suspect you're being completely. Oh, I'm gonna take some heat. Oof. Whatever. 8th place. Hey, you know what? But I don't think we got good VR. I feel like we cheesed a lot of our success there. Oh, missing that item is pretty brutal. Oh no. Whatever. Whatever, bro. That's fine. That's fine. Let's go! Let's go! Ah, I needed a win. +1! +1 XP, boys! First place, and we got +1 XP. That's funny. That's incredibly funny. Listen, I'm glad I got the first. That's it for me. I can move on to open lobby, but I feel great about it. It's very exciting. It's still fun to get a win. But getting a win and then making +1 is immensely funny. But okay, so with that said, let's head to the lobby. Let's open things up. We're going to walk away from the table on a high note. I do feel really good about Baby Blooper Cart. I was using Standard Cart forever, and I've sort of finally come around to expanding outward. And, golly, I'm glad I did. I find that Baby Blooper, it accelerates faster. And so you kind of pick up from where you left off if you get knocked down a lot faster. You win. Great job. Good job. Thank you, Game123. I've been waiting to hear that for a long time. You love to get a win, you know? All right, so if you'd like to join the game, you can. You have the option to, and we would love to have you. The room ID is RVR QQ2. So that's RVR QQ2. Give me 1 second. I'm going to ping my friends, who I usually play with here, and try to get them in the door. See if we can't build out a little roster. We've gotten as high as 8 participants over the last few attempts here, and so I think with enough luck and enough consistent streaming, we could get to a place where we have 24, and that would be really crazy. That would be great training for ranked matchmaking. Jesus Christ, where are those? There we go. I was lazy, and it cost me some time here. All right, so we are going to tag Exterminator 13. We are going to tag our boy Mega Plushie, though I think he's working. Tag King of Bacon, who I see online. We're going to tag Metal Chaos, who may be busy, but who knows. We're going to tag Bitman, because Bitman is Mario Karter. And we're going to see who shows up. We've got the whole Avengers assembling here, hopefully. In the meantime, who do we have? And we also, of course, have Game 123. Game 123 is always down for a good time. Gaming Galaxy, if you want to hop in, this is your moment. This is your time in the sun. We'll free roam for a few minutes here, just to give people an opportunity to join. It is funny, though, that you can get more points losing than you can get winning. I think that getting +1 on a first place is insane, especially when you've gotten like +10 on like a 9th place. I would be curious to see the formula. I want to know the numbers. And this little trick here is a real good one. And as much as I joke about it, as much as we like to pretend that we don't love it, playing the Spiny Shell Knockout Tour over and over again has greatly prepared me for when it comes up in matchmaking. Because nobody has more experience, specifically with Spiny Shell, than yours truly. King of Bacon has joined, so let me jump into VC. King of Bacon, if you can hear the sound of my voice, please know I'm in VC. Ooh, what a jump. Alright, we gotta get into this. I'm loving the handling on this cart. I'm loving it. Can we change the items? What are the item options? Frantic items? Ooh, just for a treat. Have a little frantic item as a treat. Oh, King of Bacon tells me that he is in handheld mode right now. But that he is gonna race for a few, and so, as I say, the Spiny Shell thing. Hey. Managed to avoid it, though. That's gonna be fun for him when he realizes this is frantic items. What mode are we gonna play? We're gonna probably play Knockout Tour, 4 Dude Cheese. Though I guess we could play a mix of Grand Prix and, you know? I'm a big Knockout Tour enthusiast. Man, you know, I had an experience today. I've done it maybe once or twice in the past, but I had a job interview that is like a one-way video job interview. And so essentially, you just speak into your webcam and answer questions that they wrote out, which is, it's a little uncomfortable because it's like, I don't like that you're not here, right? I don't like that the person conducting the interview is not actually spending time on it, and I am. That feels like unbalanced. However, I do like it because I think it gives me an advantage as I stream all the time, right? And so I'm given the opportunity to sort of come up with my answers for job interviews, and then also to like present them and re-record. They give you like 3 re-records per question. And so I'm given the opportunity to do that, which I think for me is great because some people might be intimidated by a webcam, but like, I'm okay with it. Because I'm like, all I have to do is put Mario Kart on. And I'm streaming, you know? I thought that it would be very funny to do like OBS virtual cam for the interview. Oh fuck, I jumped right into the fireballs. Yame, Donkey Kong really got us there. Donkey Kong ate our lunch. Gosh, it's funny how deranged the item table is when you do frantic items. Oh my gosh. Gamer. I'm gonna call you Gamer as a short one rather than teenage or typical. But Gamer, I too am very excited for the Donkey Kong game to come out. I played the demo. I don't know if you have a Target near you that has the demo kiosk set up yet, but they have son of a bitch. They have a Donkey Kong Bonanza demo, and you basically get to play the first 15 minutes of the game. And I played it for maybe about 10 minutes the other day, and I had quite a bit of fun with it. I think it's gonna be Game of the Year candidate for sure. Whether or not they'll give it to a family game like that, I don't know, but just based on sort of the initial gameplay, if they build off of that in a Nintendo way, it's going to be really hard to not see it as a Game of the Year contender. I'm sorry, Game 123. I just had to get those bananas off of you. No one man should have all those bananas, like Kanye West said. But yeah, I'm very excited for Donkey Kong. And I don't think he's playing tonight, but our buddy Exterminator is very excited for Donkey Kong as well. Yeah, gamer, I've been there, man. Growing up, that was my whole hustle. Was I would have stuff, and if I wanted something, I would sell the stuff that I didn't want in order to be able to afford the stuff that I did want. I still do that to this day. Just as an adult, it looks a little different, you know? Oh my gosh, that was crazy. I'm glad all those red shells were intercepted. But really great examples. I have arcade machines that I sort of have acquired. I sold one of them and a whole bunch of like collectible shit. And I used the money from those sales to buy the Target flagpole Mario store display, which now stares at me from across the room here in my game room. And it's something that is expensive enough that I would never spend just straight up paycheck money on, but if it's like, oh, I can liquidate an arcade cabinet and like a bunch of collectibles for it, like I'll do that. Because it feels like you're trading in for it rather than spending like grown-up money, if that makes sense, you know? Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh no, I didn't mean to throw it that direction. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Is you have to balance what is like too cool to get rid of, but also like sometimes the stuff that's too cool to get rid of is where a lot of the value sits, you know? And so it's like, oh, I want to get as much money as possible to do this thing, but in order to do that, I sort of need to like I need to move some stuff I don't want to move, and then it sort of becomes like weighing like, well, what do you want more, you know? And that's never an easy or fun conversation to have. See, sometimes that happens, even though yeah, no, it's tough. One thing I have like that right now is my my Gears of War neon sign. I've got a from the Gears 5 launch. It's called Gears Inc. It's like a tattoo shop sign, but it's the Gears of War Crimson. Oh, what a game 1, 2, 3. That was so close, dude. You almost did some wild shit there. Ugh, dude, I'm upset for you. That was cool. All I saw was you flying into the fucking map. I wish it showed like an automatic replay. Oh my gosh, all I saw was you jump out of nowhere and then just barely hit the wall. That was fucked. But anyway, it's this really cool neon sign. It says Gears, and then it says Ink, like tattoo, INK. Oh, what a gang. Look at this. We got me. We got Game. We got KOB. We got Tony. We got Garrett. We got 2 Garretts. We got double Garrett. 1 Rosalina, 1 Luigi. It's crazy. Crazy, I say. But anyway, so I have the sign, and every time I'm like, oh, I want to buy something stupid, I'm like, maybe I ought to get rid of that sign. But I just can't imagine getting rid of it. It's way too cool. It's way too cool. It's a neon sign, and it's like real neon. It's not like the LED thing. It's like actual glass tubes, where if you break the glass tubes, you've got to, you know, send it off to be repaired and refilled with gas. Like, it's a serious big old boy. So I'm really proud of that one. I'll never sell the Mario statue. I've got a, what else do I have? I've got a lot of stupid collectibles. And I think they're like very niche collectibles. It's collectible almost only to me and like 5 other people, you know? Well, maybe not true. You know, I just had a thought, because one of these characters made a noise that sounded similar to Pikachu. And my thought was, if Nintendo ever truly was worried about the Sonic game featuring SpongeBob, they could absolutely just call Game Freak into the office and say, listen, we're putting Pikachu in Mario Kart, and that would be that. That would be the end of story. I genuinely believe putting Pikachu in Mario Kart would crash the servers. People would hate it. Like, let's make no mistake. I think a lot of the purists would hate that. But I think that would be a great DLC surprise that would keep people going. Yeah, I mean, if they put Sonic in Mario Kart, I think that would be good as well. But then that would be teetering on Smash Bros. That would be teetering on Smash Bros. Territory with the intellectual property crossover. Because at least with... Oh no, my mushrooms! Oh, my mushrooms. Well, I think that... So Mario Kart, I feel like, is more of a Mario game than it is like a party game, you know? I don't know. I guess there's no reason, right? Like, they had Pac-Man in Mario Kart Arcade, but that's just because it was developed by Bandai Namco. And so, I don't know. It's a good question, Radmeyer. Radmeyer in Twitch chat asked why it couldn't just be that. Why it couldn't just be Smash Brothers, but with cars. And I don't have a good answer to that, to be honest. Fuck! Okay. Get out of the middle of the road, and of course it hits me on the right-hand side. Now I'm getting boomeranged. I'm getting fucking... Getting boomeranged. I'm getting drafted. The item Boo stole from me is a single banana. Thanks for nothing, Boo. Oh my god. Item stolen again. You really have to use items when you get them in this game. You don't get the luxury of hanging on to them. Oh, gamer, let me get through this round and then I'll read your question, because it looks like it's longer, and if you've got a question, I want to be thoughtful in my response, and I can't really do that at the moment. But it looks like you said something about the camera, and I have a hot take on the camera for right now. Without reading your question and just seeing that the question involves the camera, I'll say that I've found at this point, with the amount... I've got like... No! Oh, no. I'll have plenty of time to answer your question now. Okay. So you said, I have a question, so I was thinking of buying the camera along with the Switch 2. In online multiplayer, can you see other players if they have cameras, or is it just when you join a party with friends? So I don't know. I don't have the camera. I didn't buy the camera. I had a pre-order for the Piranha Plant one. But I decided against actually purchasing it because I was like, there aren't any games that I'm going to use this for, and I'm not going to use it when I stream because I don't do a face cam when I stream. And so I didn't buy one. In Mario Kart, I believe that you can do it if you're playing with friends and you choose to have it on. It's certainly not forced to be on. And I have never seen one in the entire 70 plus hours I've got on this game right now. Yeah. And so, given that it costs like 50 or 60 bucks, if you're short on cash and you're just trying to get the most bang for your buck out of like Switch and Switch accessories, I would say get the Switch, get whatever games you want, maybe get a Pro controller if you want that, but even then, I use the Joy-Con with the Joy-Con grip, and I've been having a great time with it. It feels good. My only problem is I push the A button like a crazy son of a bitch, and so my thumb is like, I'm pretty sure taking nerve damage from how hard I press the A button when I play Mario Kart, because it's just like so intense. I'm like, surely if I press the button harder, I'll drive faster, right? And that's not actually how it works. So, I'll deal with that problem when I'm like 80 years old and I can't feel my thumb, but whatever. Anyway, long way to answer your question, but I don't think you need the camera unless you really want it. And then I would say, it's worth exploring whether or not you give a shit about it being the official first-party Nintendo camera versus the Hori one versus just a regular USB-C webcam, because a lot of those work, no problem. Hey, Tony. Great to play with you again. I'm really excited that you're in here. When I saw you join, I was like, let's fucking go. I am enjoying the fact that everybody's kind of playing this game. I feel like I was playing a lot of Warzone for a period of time. And Radmeyer, who you see in chat from time to time, will tell you this, but there was a period of time where every night we were logging on Warzone and we were doing 3 to 4 hours. And it was a great time. And after a while, you built like a roster of people who was in and out playing the game. And it was a lot of fun. It reminded me a lot of like the Xbox 360 era of gaming, when gaming was like fun. But of course, they updated Warzone to Modern Warfare 3 Warzone. And the game sucked, and so we stopped playing, and I've been missing that. But I feel like we're getting some of that back with Mario Kart. So it's a much different vibe, right? Yeah. But anyway, all this to say, happy to see you. Yeah, the Hori Piranha Plant one is really cool. I love that you can close the webcam by closing the Piranha Plant's mouth. It's very cute, to be honest. That's the word I would use, probably. I'm a little bummed that it came out after Lego did a Piranha Plant, because I feel like I would have 2 Piranha Plants in my room, which is maybe too many. Like, I've only really got space for 1 Piranha Plant, I feel like. But if I do end up getting a Switch camera, that is the one that I'll get, because I feel like it would be foolish to just get a normal camera. And if I had like a work-style webcam, that would be devastating. I do want to take a moment here to plug joining the room. And so if you're watching and you would like to join, I know we had some interest from, what were their names? Where are you? Show yourself. 4 Dude Cheese. You're welcome to join. Who else? Gaming Galaxy. You had a really interesting name. And so would love to play with you as well. Anyone who's interested in joining. In order to join, you go into your Nintendo Switch settings there. Not your Nintendo Switch settings. Your Mario Kart online menu, and you click to join a room. And then you enter RVRQQ2. That's your code. Enter that code, it gets you in there, you play the game, you have a good time. Oh, you're Garrett! 4 Dude Cheese! Well, you're already in here. I never put 2 and 2 together. Well, that's excellent. In that case, no further action required. Great to meet you. Great to meet you. I don't know why I didn't remember that, because I feel like I remember playing with you in the past, maybe. Unless it was another first name player. I don't know, but happy you're here. All right. Just took a big old gulp of water. Oh my gosh, everybody's voting Spiny Shell. Are we all in agreement that's the GOAT? Oh wow, Mario just had a glare there. I don't feel that way about any of these people. Oh no, wow. Oh, you know what? Someone said the other day that they missed the, Oh, this is like the good item, Chaos Cart there. Ooh, that's the really good item, Chaos Cart. That's crazy. Dropped me a golden shroom. Fucking psycho. Oh no, I should have used it. All of that. Oh no, do not knock me out. I must not be knocked out. Oh, that would have been devastating. Oh my gosh. We barely survived. We barely escaped with our lives intact. Oh my god, and my gold shroom gets stolen. There's no winning, folks. There is no winning in Mario Kart. There are only temporary reprieves from the sharp sting of defeat. Oh no, Tony. This game is cruel. That's the only way to put it, you know? I feel like oh no! I feel like one thing people like to call games is they're like, oh, that game's punishing when it's hard. I feel like punishing is not the word for this game, because this game, it doesn't punish you. It just exacts like evil, hateful things on you. God damn it, game. That was not nice of you. I want to talk to your mother. I know she didn't raise you like that. On Korean Wiki, they call it an example of a friendship ruiner. I really could see it, like, ruining friendships. Not necessarily strong fuck, dude. I can't hold on to a gold shroom to save my life. Every time I get one. The game's like, I bet you thought you were going to use that, huh? That's cute. What if we took it away from you? Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind! Oh, this is such an important turn to have to wait this long. Oh my god, dude, new Super Mario Bros. Multiplayer online. The Wii era of multiplayer was insane. Like, I don't know. That fucking bubble system. I'll never forget playing that on stream. So, I want to say 2023. I started playing all of the mainline Mario games on stream. I just wanted to beat all of them. I think there was something like 23 of them in like the official canon Super Mario Brothers series. And I was like, I'm going to play all of them. I want to get caught up. It's been a long time since I've been into this game. Let me get caught up. And I played the new Super Mario Bros. Deluxe Wii U, whatever the fuck, on Switch. And people would join chat. Like, it's similar to what we're dealing with now with, not necessarily dealing with, that's the wrong tone for the sentiment here. But they would join and they'd say, oh, when can I play? And I'm like, oh no, I'm just playing single player. And they're like, oh no, we need multiplayer. This game is all about the multiplayer. And then you join multiplayer and all they try to do is knock you off the edge. And I'm like, guys, that is very not cash money of you. Oh, we could really do some damage here. Okay, let me use... Oh, fuck, dude! I knew it! I said, let me use this, and then instantly... Beyond parody, folks. Beyond parody. Oh. Dude, I had a gold shroom in first place. I could have opened shit up. Hi, Garrett. Oh, don't use that bomb on me, young man. Whenever somebody rolls up to me and they've got like a bomb in tow, I'm like, oh, stay the fuck away from me. Oh, that was close. I've gotten really good with this new cart. With the baby blooper, you can take the turns in the final stretch of Spiny Shell so tight. Like, you can get great turns in. And so I think that's the key. That's the key to that. All right, Tony, let's get you back in here. Let's get you back in fighting form. I can feel it. This is a top 4 match for you coming up. All right, Garrett, should we wait to start another one? Or do we have time for one? Welcome, Jaden. No? Okay, we'll wait then. We'll hang out for you. No problem. In the meantime, public service announcement. If you, like Jaden, would like to join the game, the room ID is RVRQQ2. That's RVRQQ2. So go to multiplayer, and then you go to search room ID or something like that. You'll find it. It's a Nintendo game. They're pretty clear. And so you join up, and then we will get into some knockout tour. We are going to wait a moment for Garrett to return. Oh, we can start without you. Okay. All right, we will not wait for Garrett then. Selfless young man there, Garrett is. But Garrett, know that we are saving your spots. In case we happen to get like 22 people rushing the stage at once. All right. I was watching a video earlier today of people playing the Grand Prix version of this Bullet Bill map, of this gunship map. I forget what it's actually called. And some of the strategies on the full version of this map are wild. Like right off the bat, you're using your charge to get into position, to do the grind rail, to then jump onto the other grind rail. It's a whole to-do. The thing is the world record Mario Karters it's serious business. Once you get up into that 9,000 rank, you're in like rarefied air. You're with some real crazy psychos. And so I don't think I'll ever quite make it up there. I'm perfectly content to be, 8,000 and above, because I feel like even that is respectable and far better than I had ever imagined. Well. Oh, you fucker. I'll remember that, Game. I'll remember that. Son of a bitch! Gosh darn it, look at us now, KOB. Pushed up against one another like rivals. Now here we are, small and electrocuted in the dirt. At the end of the day, fuck. No, not like this. Oh, see how quickly he gets up? And I think Game has taken it to another level because he's got the lightweight card. I think that the baby blooper is less lightweight than the Bitty Buddy, whatever the fuck this is card. Whatever the government name of that card is. Son of a... Shit. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll get a good power up here. Be in a low place for a minute. That's fine. It's fine. You have to learn... Listen, in life, you have to learn how to excel even in times of uncertainty. And so sometimes you're going to be in 13th place on a 12th place elimination, right? That's just how it is. Oh, you know, but sometimes that happens, and that's just bad. There's no spin on that. Losing your item in this moment is bad. If you have the items, fine, whatever. But then also sometimes in life, you lose your double item, and that's just a bad thing. There's not a lesson. Sometimes bad things happen. The sooner you cope with that, the better you'll be. Sorry. Hard facts. Nintendo alert. Now, I know that pro gamers would say, don't use your mushroom there, Nintendo alert, you fucking noob. However, I'm emotionally scarred from being taken out at the last second. And so, I will not allow that to happen to me. I just simply won't. And so, I'm going to use the items in order to guarantee my spot. Guarantee my ticket to the show. I am probably going to use this item here immediately. Because I feel like the other people are going to catch up. And after they catch up, they're going to come in with all sorts of piss and vinegar. And they're going to, what's it called? They're going to use Boo to steal my item. Or they're going to use electricity to steal my item. And then it's game over. And then there's nothing you can do. It's not a goddamn thing you can do. Right. I was hoping the truck would show up. It did not. Oh no. A whole lot going on. Oh, is it 100 in New York? So, my mom's on the East Coast, and she said it was 100 out there as well. And I was like, Jesus Christ, because I'm in Vegas. It's supposed to be 100 something here. But 100 in New York? That's fucked up. If the AC goes out for like an hour, that's a crisis in New York City with the humidity and the way that people are on top of each other. Oh, also, when's your election? Is that tomorrow? I'm seeing good things about the polling, and that the one guy, the progressive guy, is he pulls ahead of Cuomo in the last sort of leg of ranked choice, which is the one that matters. So, keeping my fingers and toes crossed. The fact that Cuomo is as far along as he is shocking. Yeah, tomorrow. And also, like, we've got to talk about fucking Bill Clinton having zero fucking awareness of his public perception in this world. This is like, dude, Bill. Listen, here's the deal, Bill. You don't get to appear multiple times on the Epstein flight logs and then endorse a guy who is currently, like, under fire for being a sexual harasser. You just don't get to do it. Like, I mean, obviously you do, because he's doing it. But you would just think that someone would be like, hey, Bill, you're really not doing yourself any favors. Like, people already kind of think you're a creep, and you're just like, hey, you know what? Creeps are fine with me. Oh yeah, climate change doing some good voter suppression against older voters. Well, I don't know. I mean, you hate to see it. You love to see high voter turnout in all areas, but to the extent that it's helpful for the progressive candidate, I think New York City is one of those places where you need a progressive candidate. You need a good one, too. That's my fear, though. So you elect this guy, and then, like, 6 months from now, does it come out that he's a piece of shit? Because I feel like, and respect to, real quick, actually, if you want to join RVRQQ2, that's RVRQQ2, this next round, we've got 5 people going in. Could be more if you join up, and you're more than welcome to. But then next round, we'll have 4 people, because this will be KOB's last game. We will give it 1 minute, and then we'll get back into it. What was I saying? Yeah, it feels like the last few mayors New York City has had have been not good people. Because you have, what's his face? De Blasio, who is kind of a piece of shit. I think less of a piece of shit than the current guy, who's like on bribery and all that. And then, of course, you have Rudy Giuliani. Who else did you have? You've had some real stinkers. And now you're looking at Andrew Cuomo pretty seriously. And obviously, Cuomo's got all of the Cuomo stuff happening. And all the stuff that he's done in terms of being like a sexual harasser, sexual assaulter, or whatever. Like, New York City's got some weird mayors. Yeah, that's right. Can the next mayor be any worse challenge? I don't know. I mean, at this point, it just becomes, which felony do you think is worse, right? Oh, Bloomberg. That's right. Oh, my God. How could I forget? How could I forget? And New York City has done an all-timer Illinois governor run. Yeah, Illinois did have some governors, huh? They had, what's his face? I'll never forget him because he sold out to Trump immediately. Good old Rod Blagojevich. And then, didn't they also have Elliot Spitzer? Or was that New York? I remember Spitzer because they had the CNN show, Parker Spitzer, or whatever. And then CNN had to cancel the show. Oh, New York. Can I sat? What does that mean? Jesus Christ. Radmeyer and, oh, that's probably a good programming note. I also have Twitch on. And so I'm seeing Twitch chat and YouTube chat. So if it sounds like I'm having a little mentee bee and talking to people who aren't there, rest assured they are there, just in Twitch chat. Radmeyer refuses to adopt YouTube. He's an anti-Googler. He believes that Google is tracking him via vaccines. That's not true. Radmeyer is a very sane, rational, reasonable person. But it is fun to pretend he's not. Oh, you're not. Again, Redmire, you're not going to get me with one of those. I cannot be gotten. Oh no. Dude, imagine playing aggressive Mario Kart on the fucking first turn. Got to, but it still seems so excessive. But anyway, Parker Spitzer on CNN, and he got in trouble. Lots of interesting bad politicians. I think one of my favorite, just in terms of the depravity of it all, was John Edwards, the former presidential candidate. Because he, like, cheated on his wife who was dying of cancer, which is, I don't know. I mean, I understand that that's a complicated place to be in your relationship, but that's pretty close to inexcusable, you know? Frankly, I would say probably is inexcusable, you know? Trying to leave a little grace there for people who just find themselves in a tough battle with their morality. But I don't know. You can't do that. And you certainly can't do that if you are a former candidate for president of the United States, because the odds of you getting caught by the Inquirer leaving the bathroom at the hotel are very high. As John Edwards found out himself. This John Edwards, of course, a distinct individual, not the same person as the psychic medium, who I believe is just John Edward. It's the one Edward. It's like Hot Fuzz with Simon Pegg. It's just the one Edward, actually. Edward. Bryce. Oh, hell yeah, Garrett. We'll get Garrett back in here. Now, Garrett, you have two people with you. Are you playing with a guest? Is that how that works? Is it like Xbox 360? Where you can kind of have a guest player on the same console? If so, that is very cool. Oh no! AOB with that boomerang. Fucking up my shit. Oh no! Sometimes you gotta hit him with the old shake and bake. What's funny is that the draft feature in this game, which is one of the core mechanics of this game, is the shake and bake maneuver from Ricky Bobby, if you've ever seen that movie, which I hope you have. It is the ultimate stupid late 2000s Will Ferrell dumb comedy. Oh, Jaden, I thought you just like went like not on the stairs. I was gonna say, did you just red pill me to a really cool shortcut I had not previously seen? Now, Jaden, if I didn't know any better, looks like you're trying to get in front of me and then throw the shell backwards to harm me. That is not a very nice person. That's what you're thinking. I've got my phone ready. I'm ready to call your parents. I'm ready to call my mom, frankly, and tell on you. I will tell on you. I hope you know that. Come on, come on. Fuck! Oh, it's a battle to the finish. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. I'm sorry I cut you off like that at the last minute. Whoever's playing as Birdo. Game123 with the excellent performance there. Oh, that was just Birdo. That's funny. Gosh, what a match. What a match. KOB. You made it, dude. You made it to the top 4, like I said. Jaden says, can you accept my friend request, please? Of course. Of course. I'll do that right now. There you go. Ask and you shall receive. Yeah, humans in top 3. That's what it's all about. Sam Altman couldn't dream of a day like this. Garrett, whenever you're ready to rejoin, if you are... Ooh, look at that little jump. Oh, the triple jump. We are ready. We're ready to welcome you back. Like the prodigal son. We will run into the street to meet you. Arms wide open. With arms wide open. Alright, I do want to level with you folks. Is I've, for the first time in a while, I've started drinking energy drinks. And I'll tell you why. It's because we're at the grocery outlet the other day. And they had 18 packs of C4 energy drink. Oh, I love this song. But so they had 18 packs of C4 energy drink, which is usually like $2 a can. It was $15, so it's like less than $1 a can, which is an incredible value for energy. So I haven't drank them in a while, and believe it or not, in recent months I've been going to the cardiologist. But all of those reports came back okay, and so, you know, they said you're good. I gotta believe them, right? Hashtag trust science. And so anyway, I bought the energy drinks. Whether or not that's been a boon to my physical health, who knows? Who's to say? But what I will say is that it has been great for my Mario Kart. Maybe. All right, we're gonna get started again. Garrett, apologies. Well, actually, speak now or forever hold your peace, because we'll wait another second here. Want to hop in, but otherwise we'll just get it going. We'll give it 10 seconds, and then I'm just gonna click the button. Tony says a bit of an Alani new fan. That's so there are some like really kind of cool energy drinks that have come out lately, and I feel like Alani's one of them. I want to say I had a sample of that once, like a purple flavor, if I'm not mistaken. And I liked that. Another one that's really popular now that sort of blew up was Celsius. Because I remember the first time I saw Celsius, it was at like a co-working space, and I was like, "Oh, this is like one of them trendy ones." Oh shit, I missed it, Garrett. I'm sorry. Next one, it'll be quick. We're all gonna get knocked out. But yeah, so I remember Celsius coming out, and now it's huge. It's everywhere. Everybody's drinking it. I've not had it. Because I feel like I remember their original marketing being something about, like, burning fat with it. Like, did it not at one point used to be, like, a fat loss thing? And so that's always made me a little wary of it. C4 is good, but I agree with you that it's really sweet. It's all these very sweet flavors. It's like Skittles, and like the ones that were on sale were the popsicle branded ones. And so it's funny how they make the flavor of a cherry popsicle, like it tastes like a popsicle specifically. Not just cherry, but like it tastes like the product. They're very good at flavors with energy. That and Ghost, if you've ever had Ghost energy drink. Ghost has these like sickeningly sweet Sour Patch Kid ones and Sour Warhead ones. And they taste just like the candy. Like perfectly like the candy. And I love them so much. And they're like a little sour. And so it really ticks all the boxes for things that I enjoy. I still have a crazy sweet tooth. I think there are some people who they get older and they're like, oh, that's too sweet. I can't deal with that. I'm the exact opposite. I can sit down with a bag of Nerds gummy clusters and I can take handfuls at a time. Like, no problem. And so it's never really been a huge issue for me, but I can see that for sure. Just because it is such a strong flavor profile with C4. The other thing with C4 that really gets me, that I don't love, but I deal with, because especially at this price point, it's like whatever. But C4 has, I think it's called beta-alanine, or alanine or something, and it's a workout supplement. And one of the side effects of it is that it makes you itch. And it's apparently like a completely natural thing, and it's very normal for that to happen when you take beta-alanine, but it's like a workout enhancer that makes you itch. And so there are times where I'll have a can of C4 and then I'll be uncomfortable physically for like 30 to 45 minutes after drinking it because I'm like itchy, you know? And one of my buddies, he's really into working out and stuff, and he's like, well, you're supposed to work out after you drink it, and it makes the itch go away. And I'm like, no, dude, I'm not working out. I'm fucking sitting at my desk playing a video game or fucking working on a spreadsheet, you know? I don't drink these things for the exercise benefits. Are you crazy? My heart would explode if I even thought about lifting a weight. Radmire, I see your messages. Give me a second and I'll read them. Oh yeah, I never have the... It never makes me excited in quite that way, Radmire, but it does make me itch. It does make me itch quite a bit. Then at the same time, I think about it and I'm like, I don't know if I should be drinking any beverage that makes me itch, you know? And I get that it's like a side effect of that specific compound, but do I need that compound? I feel like when I've been in the best shape of my life, I've worked out in ways that never caused me to itch. And now suddenly, to get a good workout in, you have to be itchy? I don't know. Sounds like some fucking Andrew Tate type bullshit. If you're not itchy, you're not a fucking alpha. Alright, alphas itch. Like a bear in the woods. Simply could not be me, gang. But I will... That was close. Dignified till the end, though. Oh, no, I definitely don't need it. I don't need it, but it is nice. I feel like a good energy drink, it kind of gets your brain working in different ways, and it's sort of like a dosing thing. I find that there's like a science to it, because if you overdo it, you just get jumpy, and you get a little bit of a headache, and you're not as productive, right? But if you have an energy drink, and you've had enough water, and you've had enough food, and you've had enough sleep, right? If all the conditions are right and you get, 200 milligrams of caffeine going, there really isn't a lot you can't do. I'm working on putting together a website for work, not like an impressive website or like technical website, just like a Squarespace joint, And so there's a lot of copy I have to write about it. I'm gonna lose my mind if I get knocked out here. Oh. Barely made it. That's very funny. And I got a good deal of that done today. Just on 200 milligrams of caffeine. 200 milligrams of caffeine in a drink, folks. I'll tell you what, and some of you who are newer to the channel were not around for my numerous explanations of my previous morning regimen, but there was a time during COVID where my routine was I would wake up and I would have a bottle of water, so like 16 ounces of water, and then I would go outside and have a cigarette, and then I would immediately come back in, have another 16 ounces of water, and then I would go outside and have a second cigarette, and then I would come inside and I would have a double shot of espresso from my espresso machine. And then I would go outside and have a cigarette. And if you thought that the debauchery was over, I would come back in and have one more double shot of espresso. And then I would go outside and have one more cigarette. And I would do all of that before my first call of the morning. And then I would get on a call with my staff, like our morning call, and they would be like, could you please chill the fuck out? Like, it is 8 a.m. Like, why are you bringing this level of bullshit to the party? Oh, no, 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 go, 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 Mario, go, go, go! Game, if you're feeling robbed, it's because you were just robbed in broad daylight. Son of a bitch! Oh no, not the blue shell! Go, 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 go! Oh. Fuck. That was close. But anyway, long story short, I'm a lot better about not consuming that much caffeine or nicotine or any of that anymore. I don't smoke anymore. I don't vape. I'm nicotine free for like 4 years. Maybe more, actually. For quite some time now. Did that app transfer over, by the way? I got a new phone. It's my smoke-free app. No, it didn't. Tragic. Well, in any case, some number of years ago, I quit smoking. And I guess the point where you forget the exact amount of time it's been is good. Before we jump too deep into the next story here, RVR QQ2, that's RVR QQ2. If you want to join the game, if you want to be a part of the action, we've got 8 players right now. It could be 9, could be 10, could be as many as 24 if you'd like to join and invite your friends to do so. But that's how you join RVR QQ2, and you are in the game. In the meantime, we'll get started into the next one. Bean, hello. Hello, Bean. It's good to see you again. How have you been? Laugh track. That was good. That was a good one. Radmeyer, I demand you acknowledge that. But anyway, no, don't boo me. Don't boo me. I'm right. No, I kid. 8 players though, that feels like a healthy number. That feels like a solid amount. So I'm glad we got that going. I'll tell you what though, every day Game123 asks me, what have I eaten today? Oh, that bumblebee. That bumblebee just did damage to me psychologically. But every day Game123 asks me what I had to eat. And it makes me hungry whenever he asks. And I'm thinking right now about deep dish pizza. I'm a sucker for like deep dish pizza. If you've ever had Pizzeria Uno, like that kind of joint, that kind of vibe. Now I know before some fucking Chicago person comes in here and tells me that I'm picking the wrong kind, or that I shouldn't use fucking ketchup on my hot dog, or any of the bullshit that Chicago people bring to the party. Just because you guys got the Pope now does not mean that I have to live a worse life and not put fucking ketchup on my hot dog. Son of a bitch! Talk shit about the Pope's hot dog condiments one time, and lightning comes from the sky to punish you. If I read the Bible correctly, God said no more big cataclysmic punishments after the ark, but I guess I was wrong. How have you been? I've been good, thank you for asking. How have you been? It's been a minute. You're welcome to jump in on the next game if you'd like. I don't know if you're still playing Mario Kart these days, or if you've been burned out from it. For a second, I thought I was burnt out, but then I got a nice big win today in online matchmaking, and now I'm reinvigorated. I feel like a new man. But I got first place, and the game gave me 1 point, which I think is frankly even better than if the game gave me 100 points. Because it said, you should have won this match. We're not going to pat you on the back. No handouts here. Oh my gosh, with the lightning. Oh, I love this. Yeah, everybody share your caffeine in chat. So your caffeine is 3 shots of espresso via your Starbucks order in the morning, and then 2 shots via Nespresso in the afternoon. Yeah, that's pretty serious. I'm curious if this is your Starbucks order as well. But so there was a probably 4 or 5 year period in my life where every morning I was getting a venti ice Americano at Starbucks. Now, I didn't get any sugar or cream. I just got it black. But I got that for years. And that is still my default Starbucks order. When I go to Starbucks, it really rolls off the tongue. The problem was, I for years bought it, and it was $3.52. Every morning, I knew $3.52. Like, it was, I could look on my bank statements and see $3.52, and I know that that's Starbucks. Out the door, that's how much that coffee costs. And then one day, I got an espresso machine at the house, and so I stopped going. And one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna be a ice Americano guy again, because it's just nice, you know. It's nice to just go every day and get the coffee, and it's pleasant, right? I went, and it was more than $3.52. It was like $4 and something. I said, $4? He said, $4, and I said, oh my God. I was like, it's been $3.52 since the dawn of time. And they're like, yeah, well, you know, that's how it is now. And I was like, Jesus Christ, never went back. The only time I'll get Starbucks is if I'm out in the world and I don't have access to like my at-home coffee maker and I like desperately need a cup of coffee. Because I'm like a proper caffeine addict. I can't function in the morning if I don't have coffee. It's not even if I don't have coffee, it's if I don't have caffeine, right? If I don't have caffeine every day, within maybe an hour and a half of waking up, I start to get a headache. So I've got to do it. So if I'm out in the world and I don't have any like pre-canned or pre-bottled coffee with me. I'll find a Starbucks, get the Venti Ice Americano. No, I don't think that that's too much. Because I feel like the triple shot of espresso at Starbucks proper is not like... It's not that much. I would imagine that that's probably 240 milligrams of caffeine, and then you're probably looking at another 160 from your afternoon shots. And so you're on the upper limit there. You're probably, I would imagine you're coming in at around 400 milligrams of caffeine, which is the FDA maximum recommended amount. But the reality is there are people who drink way more than that and have problems. But, you know, you shouldn't do that to people. But I don't think that you're in any imminent danger. I knew a guy once who smoked 2 packs a day and had 2 or 3 Bang energy drinks, which, if you know anything about Bang energy drink, Bang is 300 milligrams of caffeine per can. And so, again, the FDA recommended allowance is 400 milligrams for the day. And so he's having 900 milligrams per day in addition to the stimulant that is nicotine. The dude's heart must have been completely fucking boinked. God damn it! Oh, is iced flat white with soy milk? Yeah, that sounds like a more advanced Starbucks order than I ever brought to the table. Oh. Oh no! Oh, get him! Get him! Oh no, got me! That was close. 2 more games? Alright, that sounds... Hey, that's fair. I think I probably got 1 or 2 myself, because it's coming up on 9 p.m. But yeah, so we've talked about a little bit of everything. We talked about the New York mayor's race. We talked about caffeine and nicotine and all the things. All right, well, we've got a good crew. I mean, we've got 9 people in here. That's a new record. And before we go, after the next round, we got to take a picture. We got to take a big group picture. I love doing that in this game. So fun. All right. Big group of 9. You love to see it. Oh, wow. I'm seeing on Discord, Xbox is doing something with MetaQuest. Xbox is doing some sort of virtual reality thing. I hope that they're not partnering with Meta. That would be sort of the beginning of the end for them. Every piece of technology Meta touches seems to immediately die. Thinking about the metaverse, thinking about their shitty AI model, thinking about their fucking sunglasses that they cannot sell for the life of them. Very funny thing, I don't know if you guys have seen it at your Targets, but they have in-store reps for the Meta sunglasses. And legitimately... the role is to stand there with the sunglasses and like explain them to people who have questions about them. And so it's like almost a sales role, but whenever I go, they're never selling the sunglasses. They're just standing near the sunglasses. It's the strangest thing. And you can see where that comes from, where it's like, well, listen, maybe people aren't buying the sunglasses because they don't understand it. Let's pay to have somebody stand there and explain them so that way people see all the features, right? Like, that's a very tech bro-y thing to think, rather than just like reckoning with the fact that nobody wants to have their sunglasses constantly monitoring them and reporting their data to Mark Zuckerberg. You know what I mean? And so it is funny to watch them kind of piss money away on yet another unsuccessful venture. And I would imagine if I'm a shareholder who got the whole fucking talk about, oh, the metaverse is going to change reality, blah, 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 and then nobody wants to play with their fucking headsets. And then I got, oh, well, these augmented reality glasses are going to change the fucking world, and nobody wants their stupid fucking Ray-Bans. The only people who I could see a really valid reason for wanting those Ray-Bans are the like theme park influencers, where they can like record their point of view. I think that would be very cool for that purpose alone. Oh man, after I deliver coins to the people? This is what's funny about this game though. I mean, look how brutally things can change. We went from like a very strong position to pretty much just like on death's door here. Oh, and now we're getting dabbed on by Bean. I think this could be it for us, gang. Actually, no, it's 16th or better. We've got time. I'm being dramatic for me. And of course that gold shroom gets stolen. Yeah, dude, DK's dabbing. Bean, are you also excited for the DK Bonanza? Holy shit. I'm just getting wrecked right now. I read online that DK Bonanza is currently the best-selling game on Amazon right now. Which is very exciting. I'm glad people are excited for it. That means our boy has a chance. As long as the game doesn't suck. Dude, so I got booed, and then I immediately got red shelled. Because that's the kind of thing that happens. That is a certified Mario Kart moment, if I've ever seen. Nice. Gosh, darn it, Bowser. You can't just be running people over like that. That's very weird. Oh, wow. For some reason I did... Oh, it's... The shocking was in front of me. I gotta get used to that. I'm always like, how did that happen? How did I avoid that terrible fate? Ah, brutal. That's okay though. That gives me time to chat with chat. Though I think chat is still in the game mostly. So shout out to y'all. Lucky ducks. All right, I'm gonna visit this link here. You got eliminated game? Me too. Alright, so published 11 hours ago, Xbox-themed Quest 3S has been spotted, ready for release. And if you close your eyes and imagine what an Xbox-themed Quest 3S looks like, bingo. It was by James Bentley at PC Gamer. So it said in April last year, Meta announced it would be working alongside Microsoft to make an Xbox-themed Meta Quest. And so it is called the Xbox Meta Quest 3S box, complete with a headset that is black with a bit of green. It's apparently in stock at Best Buys. It's going to be surprise launching at some point this week. I'd imagine sooner now that it's leaked. It's very interesting though. So it is $399. It's $100 more than the 128GB model of the original Quest S3S. And it comes with the same base storage. Wow. Oh, but you also... Okay, so interesting. So it says that in return for the extra $100 for the Xbox Quest 3, you not only get the black and green theming, but also an Xbox controller and Xbox colored Elite strap, whatever that means. It also is reported to come with 3 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Okay, well it says if you were to buy all these separately, it would end up around $30 more than the reported cost, plus the cost of Game Pass, but that's not real. That's not real. Because the Game Pass is Game Pass. Nobody's thinking of it. All right. Well, congratulations to Baby. Congratulations to Baby Daisy, who in a lobby of fucking 9 human beings pulled out the win. All right, listen, let's take a picture before we get into the next one. So everybody kind of stay put. Stay put when you spawn in. Don't go driving off. I want to take a big group picture with our squad of 9 here. Hey, Bean. We're missing 1. Oh, yeah, come on down. Come on down. Let's take a photo. Hang on. There we go. We're getting a gang together here. Let's hit the pose. Oh no, everybody get back in. There we go. Gosh, there's so many of us. Excellent. Yeah, hit the gritty, gang. Whatever that means for you. Alright, I got it. Oh, you're taking a picture? Hang on. I'm back. Oh, Tony's taking a picture. Everybody's taking pictures. All right, let me pose them. There we go. All right, everybody get your last photos in here. All right. Let's go. Let's get into it. Last game of the night. And then everybody's on their own. You got to figure out your own programming. They just released Oakley metas. I saw that. And the funny thing is, and I'm sure you're on the same page, but when you say Oakley, I have a very specific image in my head that comes to mind, right? Like, I picture the Oakleys of like 2009. The wraparound plastic, like police officer sunglasses, you know? Like, you know what I'm talking about. And so for them to come out with meta Oakleys, and not only do they not look like that, but they look like really weird circular design glasses. It's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, that's neither of your brands. Because no one who usually wears Oakleys is going to wear those sunglasses. And nobody who's in tech is going to wear Oakleys. And so it's like, what are we doing? Like, who is this for? I just don't understand who a lot of Meta's products are for. Like the metaverse thing in particular. Like they changed their... And that's the crazy thing. Facebook is called Meta because they really believed that people were going to want to play with alternate reality fucking virtual reality headsets. They thought that people were going to buy land in the metaverse. I know a girl in high school, I was talking to her, and she was telling me how her then husband got really into Earth 2. And the premise of Earth 2 was just that there was a website and you bought land on Earth in the website. And that somehow you're buying land on this website. Now, you weren't buying the land in real life. You were just buying the right to the land on the computer, like in the fake Earth 2 website. Like, he got really into that and spent a bunch of money doing that as like an investment. And she's like, I don't know if you should be doing that. And he's like, no, it's like, this is fuck. He's like, this is going to be the next big thing, right? Like, this is going to be huge for us. And then lo and behold, the speculative bubble around fucking fake Earth properties immediately died. And all of his money left with it. And it's just like, dude, I don't know what the fuck you were thinking. You could have put your money in a Ponzi scheme and a multi-level marketing scam and made more money than you made on fucking Earth 2. But that fellow was always a deeply unserious man. And so, you know. He's not a guy who had time for the serious things in life, like a Nintendo YouTube channel. No? He was concerned with childish things. Like cryptocurrency. Yeah, that is a man. He'll never play baseball. No, he actually, I think, is the problem is he's a guy who would play baseball, right? These are kids. These are kids that'll never play baseball. Gosh darn it with the red shells. You really bent me over the wood chipper there. I haven't been bent over the wood chipper quite so badly today, Radmeyer. This is actually the first time I'm saying it. Oh no, Garrett, don't throw that shell behind you. Oh, thank you. You made me nervous there. I thought you were gonna do harm. Sheesh. That was close. Wow, huge mushroom check. Oh no, my horn. My horn. Fuck. God damn. Oh no. That's okay though. Oh, Bean, you beat me. Bean, you got me good. Well, listen, folks. I mean, lovely performances by everybody. You love to see Bean, me, Yoshi, Gamer Nugget, Tony, Garrett, Game 123. Pucario fell a little bit further back, as did Yabanavi. Probably mispronouncing that, sorry. It's not out of not out of malice. But we had the whole gang together, and well, golly, if that didn't work out just amazingly. And so I appreciate y'all hanging out, and it's been lovely, you know? Get a little picture of the gang together, one more before we go. Everybody hit the gritty, if you will. There you go. I think Rosalina is actually hitting the... Baby Rosalina is actually hitting the gritty there. Oh, no, we can't block her out, though. So many of Mario's poses are like, ignore everybody but me. All right, we nailed it. They're great photos. All right, gang. Well, I think that's it for us. So thanks for hanging out. And make sure if you're in the game and you haven't added me as a friend already, please do, and we'll play again probably tomorrow or sometime shortly thereafter. But it's been lovely, and I appreciate each and every one of you. But until next time, bye-bye.